We're starting very soon. We have a lot to talk about. Actually, I'll leave you more thanks so that we actually can start up everything. So a few more clicks for me. And then we're good to go. Surely we are. Surely we are. Also, the name got changed. Finally to what I wanted. That's good. Now, YouTube opening the stream there as well, so I can keep an eye on that as well. Still not turning on the camera yet. I have plans for it as well. How and what will be explained later on. Alright, so almost live chat currently. I don't want to hear an echo, so I need to turn on my sound on my laptop, and there we go. Let's open Geometry Dash. And then we can talk about some good stuff. Some really good stuff. Let's scroll this bit down. There we go. And there we go. Everything is set. I see something is wrong. The tags are incorrect. I need to change that. Alright, let's see if it's yes. Well, this is synced, and maybe the music is a bit loud. It is a bit annoying. There we go. So everyone, welcome to the stream. Let's start to discuss, and I don't know if my AC is a bit too loud. But I'd say we're going to talk about random shit and everything and nothing. Well, just playing some Geometry Dash, trying to beat some demons. And that's basically it. We'll also talk about stuff that happened, what is going to happen, etc, etc. So, let's not waste any more time. First open our daily chests, and I still have to upload the preview of Bluetopia. That video is still on my PC. Still have to sort out some pictures as well. But let's start with maybe let's see which level we could play. The Ghost Dive loop is fun. I'm just walking away with Bluetopia. This is by the way for a playtest. I need to. I had sneeze. Apologies. So, first of all, I am going to be part of a production team for a movie. It's not a big production team or something. It's still in the early works. Script is yet to be written. It's going to be kind of a horror movie. And also I need to check this laser safe still working. And basically, they request for people to join the crew. I was one of those people who requested it to join. And for me, unfortunately, they didn't have any spots available anymore for photographer or videographer, which is too bad. Too bad for me. And after I requested like, hey, what spots do we have left? What kind of people do you need? And they were like, someone who is willing to scout for locations. And I'm like, don't look any further. Don't look any further. Because the thing is, so I'm going to keep these arrows probably. Because the thing is, I've traveled through the country a lot. And if they then need someone who's scouting for locations for production, so which matches the vibe and how it is regarding permission and everything, I mean, then you can definitely look at me, definitely, because I have traveled through the country a lot. Like a lot of times, I've been to many places in the country. I'm not gonna name the production team, by the way. And if they're like, yeah, we need someone who's willing to scout for locations for production, then I'm like, all right, I'm okay with that. Because I've seen so many places in the country and know about many places, which by even. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. What the fuck's the bomb button? That's I'm not gonna try it here because the everything's lost. But back to topic. So, where was I actually? So, I've been to many places, and then if they then need someone who is looking for the locations, then they could look at me. Because I have to be 20 places, and by learning or knowing about what everything's all about, like the movie, or if by just because the script is still being written, so it's still in a very early stage of production. Again, I don't know much, and still many things are in progress, so I'm not gonna reveal too much. And also, it's not by a big company like Hollywood or something, or a big famous Dutch person who's making movies, because that's not the case. But by even just knowing the title or just the topic, I already have an idea of a few locations that could be suitable. Of course, I still need to eventually look for permission. And with my job, job is still voluntary. But with that task, I'm responsible for that. To be sure that we can start shooting there at the location without breaking the law and trespassing. So that's my responsibility. With that task I got. And I'm going to do my best for it. And also, yesterday, I received my tasks, or like jobs. This is not Oh my god, it's not the left quest. I swear to god. But I also received my job for like tasks for Tilburg, the biggest farm of the country, and there's definitely some good shifts. There are definitely some good shifts. There's however one shift I was like, nope, no, I'm not gonna do that. So I already emailed the company or the organization responsible for it that I'm not gonna do it and I want a different job. But maybe I can log in, or I can try to log. You know what? I'm just gonna try to log in. Yeah, can I just do this via my laptop? I think I need to do it via Gmail, because there I received the email. Where is it? I already logged in, but I don't know my password anymore. Is it correct? Oh, no, it's correct. It's not changed currently. That's so far, because there's only one shit I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. But when looking at it all, so far, but like, there are still some shifts I'm like, what does it even do? What does it mean? Or what contains the, or yeah, what do you need to do with that? What are your responsibilities? There's still a few shifts where I'm like, that, like, what do I even do? What's my, yeah. Also, look at these terrible trees. But when I look at it right now, almost all shifts either are photography or recording with a video camera, and I genuinely like that because I did that last year. Yeah, then then I was less available. Like I had less jobs. There were many days I wasn't scheduling. If I'm mistaken. But now when I look at the entire list, it's like bigger. There's so many more stuff I have to do, and I'm very excited for Tilburg. Yes, there are some new rides coming, and I just also watched a video of the Fun Fair Best, where I'm going to Wednesday, and there were some rides I'm like, why does it look like this? This is not what we were promised. But via the video I found out that some rides are still unfinished, including a ghost train ride I saw in Deventer. I was like, that looks, yeah, it does look good, and turns out it's just currently unfinished. But like, that's with many rides. Then there are new. What level is this? This is Bluetopia, the sequel for Galaxy Beam. What was I? So all those rides that will look better eventually, and one significant one is the Canura, which will go to I understand. So the Canura is a ride that will go to Tilburg, where I'm going to as well. And it already had its appearance in Linz, in Osje, and in Raamsdonk. And at both places it did not look beautiful. It did not look like the arts where it was announced. Turns out that because currently it's only the ride with the themed fences, but that's it. Because they were supposed to also have like a container at the back with a show or something, with a pre-show. and that was missing with a backdrop. Turns out that that one was unfinished, like still not delivered. It wasn't finished yet. But they expect to have it finished fully for, you can guess it, maybe Tilburg. So the full Canora, the Canora, how it's supposed to look like and how we were promised it, it's going to appear in Tilburg fully. And then the Jester, which is going to make its first appearance ever in Tilburg, is currently still work in progress. They're still working on it. But they say that they also expect that one to have finished for Tilburg. And that means that there's so much good stuff coming to Tilburg that I'm very excited for it. I mean, of course it's disappointing that the reactor is not coming to Tilburg, which is very disappointing for me. Even though I did that ride today in Zevenaar. Travel around 3.5 hours for one ride. Again, it was straight a beast of a machine. Love that ride for like my favorite. But even though the reactor is not going to Tilburg, there will be a different ride which taking its place, or like many more rides that are new will come. So of course the Canora, but also the Infinity. The Infinity, trust me, it's gigantic. It's huge, it's tall, and it could easily trigger megalophobia. The fear of huge things. So, and also the Jester, mentioned before, first appearance ever in Tilburg. Also first appearance in the Netherlands. But also one of my other favorite funfair rides will be nearby, as in it will go not far from the place where the headquarters is from the company or the organization I'm working for. It's like just around the corner probably, unless the Infinity is taking that place. I don't know the entire layout. Maybe it's somewhere already published. I'm not sure. But yeah, the Aviator. I did it at alert. Again, that I also love that machine with the reactor. It's my favorite. The Aviator will go to like very close to us. So if you just want to ride it, I mean, I can just easily ask or say like I'm going to smoke, or just I'm going to the McDonald's. Just take my shirt off, of course. Hand it in, so they can wash it, and then return later. Only just to have done the Aviator. That could easily be the case. Also, those trees look fair bad. The idea was great for those trees, but I think maybe the background needs to change to a different color. Not to black. Maybe to dark gray? No, that makes it even worse. That makes it even worse. And I really want to make the trees visible. I don't know really how. Can you put some glow around it? I mean, I think I could do that. Need to take the wrap tool or the warp. And then maybe just give this a different color. I need to change this to black. I think this is a bit too bright. And maybe it'll pinch the opacity a bit. I think that's maybe. Yeah, it's. I think that's actually good with me. Yeah, we're just going to do it this way. Put this glow around the trees. Like, I just put it here. I don't really know how to make it better, so I just really need to figure that out. And also, as you may know, I've been to the fun fair of Deventer. Turns out that I remember, seriously, I remembered today that when I was riding the reactor in Deventer, there was this guy who had a GoPro in his hand and was recording the ride. Of course, he probably had permission, and I was at the exact opposite side of the disc, and I will be on camera. And I was completely fine with that. I have had zero objections. I mean, I was like, alright, let him do his thing. If I'm on camera, then I don't mind. But I remember that he had on his shirt his name, and I was kind of curious if I could find myself. So I did that on my way to Zevenaar, and I actually found the video, and it was a really good one. It was a really good on ride from the reactor. I gave the guy a like and a comment because he had 0 likes, and the video was pretty good quality, and yeah, it was really fun. Because I have literally 0 proof that I've been in the reactor. So I kind of have it now. Because the only proof I have like pictures of the reactor and then the text, but like, how are you going to prove that you've actually written it? Well, now that video, I can find it back in my liked video playlist. For the Aviator, I already had proof with a picture of me taken by an employee when I was in the restraints. I requested him like, hey, can you maybe take a picture of me when I'm in the restraints? And he was like, sure. And just took a picture of me and then put my phone in the bag. Actually in my bag, because we couldn't keep our backpacks or our bags with us during the ride, obviously. So we had to put it in a crate in the central tower. And he knew, like I told him which bag was mine, and after the picture I said, can you put my phone in that bag? Very short, done that. So, For the Aviator already I have proof that I've actually done it. But for the Reactor I did it until now. The video was by the way already up for a month. Still very fun to see. So maybe a question for you guys. Do you want to see that video? Let me know if you want to see that video of the on-ride on the Reactor in Deventer. Basically, it's basically just a POV on the ride, and then on the other side of the disc you see me just enjoying the ride, just like I did today. So let me know. I also still need to find out how to fix the colors for. I think I need to do the colors for the pre-drop and after the drop myself for the Bluetopia. By the way, Bluetopia is the sequel of Galaxy Beam officially. That I brought back the old wave. Yes, for the people who remember, Galaxy Beam had this nice circles wave. That was its first version, and then later it got more details, looked even better, and then the first half of the wave got removed. And then later the entire wave got completely scrapped, and now like it's make sort of level, let's just bring it back. And that's what I'm doing with Bluetopia. Soon we're going to play through the level. I'm going to remove the trees because they suck. They're bad. I really need to look how to make the level more interesting. I have plenty of time for that. I hope I'm going to go to next year because I'm waiting for one thing. But my school has sent me like the NS hasn't sent me it yet, so I can't really send it to school. And also for the Dutch people who already knew, or maybe not. I'm just saying it anyway. There's been a fire in a part near the tracks between Dordrecht and Warden. Lots of chaos got damage, and it looks like the entire problems, like the entire mess between those two cities are finally solved tomorrow morning. And it's great, because traveling will then go much better, and I don't have to keep commuting again between Zwijndrecht and Dordrecht, because I know that last shift and it was boring. Like, nobody liked it. It just sucks. And if everything, if I'm not, if the problems are done tomorrow, then I have a decent shift tomorrow. Just go to The Hague Central Station and back, then to Amsterdam Central Station. And then going via Woerden and Breukelen back to Rotterdam, then lifting to Roosendaal where I need to drive the Sprinter back. So let's hope that shit is going flawlessly, flawless, not guaranteed. And also this level I really want to beat eventually, but I'm too focused on other levels right now. Because I'm still trying to beat Double Take, which is also a very fun level. Medium Demon used the song Once Again by, Once More it's called, by F777. And I just really love I really love the level, so maybe we'll do a playthrough later on as well. After this level, I'm going to do a playthrough of Bluetopia. After I remove those stupid trees, because they're bad. They're bad. And I really need to look more deeper into the lava for decoration. But I think I'll have enough time for that. Soon, or it's very uncertain. Actually. Because tomorrow I have plenty of time during the day until 3 o'clock. Dus then I have to have internship until midnight. And then on Wednesday I go to Best for the funfair. Definitely going to ride the Maximus and the Tornado, and maybe, very maybe, the chance is not big, the Toxic and the Phantom. Or what that was, or there's a tiny chance for the Canura, but I'm not sure because the Canura looks terrifying. And Eclipse is a big nope. Not doing the riding the Eclipse. But this, by the way, this is not level. It was for a play test. Definitely going to this layer because this needs to be gone. I'm removing the trees. Oh my god, they look ugly. That looks very ugly. Now going for a playthrough. We're currently finished on the level. Still need to work on the pre-drop and everything after the pre-drop. But yeah, there's a lots of things to do. Like, this doesn't look too good. But again, still work in progress. And these those blocks also will move up and down. That's the planning. That's all you saw back there will get removed or changed. It does not look good. I think I still need to adjust the speed a bit because it's still kind of out of sync. But the thing is, Melee, because this part at 3 times speed, this will be extremely difficult. I'm like, yeah, let's just nerf that a bit. Because if I make it more open, then I was like, I'm not really willing to do that. So currently, let's try focusing on making the sync better. So I'm going to temporarily raise the saw, and also, of course, later I'm going to explain. Oh, it's already raised. Good. Going to explain more about the level, part by part. Also, while I did this level, I'm going to verify completely on my own. So this will be a big struggle. I think I just fixed it. I think that's currently fixed. So let's just play it from here with speed hack and just explain a bit more about the level. By the way, let's turn this off. I'm also going to move this up. Go to layer and just make this 1. Now let's lower this. Going to play it from the complete beginning, and just dive into it like how and what. So let's dive into it, and also I finally want to do cosplay again, even though I'm on a hiatus. I'm not. I repeat, I'm not uploading anything on my cosplay account because I said I'm going on a hiatus, so I'm keeping myself to that. But it doesn't mean that I must stop cosplaying in general or completely, because I'm not. Did you see the Tsunami version? Of what level? Because I don't know really what you're talking about. I genuinely don't know what you're talking about, Mirinda Ben. I'm seriously clueless. Hold on. I'm also well, we are going to. That's actually way too slow. 0.5. Right, so here you have this orb that's kind of an introduction to what you will encounter more. Saws will move here. And then that first orb that I kind of explained already, gave you a hint to what you need to do now. Those square orbs, you'll see 10 in total. You need to hit them all. Because at the end there will be a saw. And it doesn't go up if you don't hit 10. These, down here, those rows, they will move up and down. So then this one goes up, this one goes down, this one goes up, this one goes down, and it keeps going for this entire part. So that's basically explained for this. Get another square orb you need to hit. Nothing really special here, that's all gets changed later on. But everything is still work in progress. And another square orb we go hit it now. I'll show you soon what happens if you miss one. I'm killing myself on purpose right now. So you saw what happened when you hit them all, but let's see what happens if you don't hit them all. If you miss one. You see this orb, yeah, that orb also needs to be there, but basically there's a saw. Hello Torso, how you doing? So if you miss even one square orb, you're dead. You're dead. You're not going to pass through. And here you see the sign. It says enter the Blue Forest. And that basically means, because which I'll try my best to decorate like this, but there will be different sections. I already put those above the level, which I'll show you later. But this entire wave will be basically called the Blue Forest. And the thing is, like, kind of the lore is basically like you were promised heaven, you were promised a Valhalla, you were promised paradise when you're moving to the Bluetopia. But it turns out life just sucks in that place. It's terrible, it's horrible. So you decide to leave. How do you do that? Just axing through the city, just go through the city and just try to find your way out. And the Blue Forest is also part of the Bluetopia. You also need to pass through that. So that's basically what the sign means. And I have also added a few Easter eggs. I'll tell you later. Watch out. It's a warning, lasers, and that's basically just for the effects. The lasers don't kill you. And it says, I'm sorry, this is related to a trauma I got involved in. Just the arrows. Well, you definitely should. Ambadu Dabadi. That's one of the few signs, which are basically just an Easter egg for the real song named Blue by iPhone 95. Here, another joke, feeling blue already, because everything's blue, and are you lost? Which is because you're in the Blue Forest, and in forest you can easily get lost. Prepare a duel next. Basically, there's a duel incoming. Symmetry disabled. Basically warns you for this part. Instability incoming. You'll see some walking me with that. I still need to fine tune this a bit more, but like those very short the speed changes, they're flawed through this part, and that's what they're warning for. I'm very sorry. Another sign related to apologies for the trauma. And this level also kind of got involved in the drama because I actually used this level to show my frustration towards one person. I'm not going to mention the person, but basically I put a sign in the level which says F you and then the person in question. And the thing is, like, it only made the situation worse without me even realizing it, so I had to remove it. But still, this level got involved with that, and that's why I put those signs of I'm sorry into it. Reach for the end. That's basically because you're nearing the end of the Blue Forest. Fuck the heat. Well, the heat waves I've experienced. The one I had during a meet, but I was photographer. Before the drama, I was very grumpy. Another heat wave from long ago, and another heat wave that's incoming. I'm literally getting scorched. That's what I mean with fuck the heat. Whatever you do, don't stop, which is basically you reach the end and escape because you're at the end of the Blue Forest. Then you have this easy part, and I put those motivational signs and like reach for the end, basically because the Blue Forest is, in my opinion, the last very hard part, because then you have this part. The ship is not too difficult, I know, and even without speed deck it's not too difficult, and then maybe this is a bit tricky. And then you have a little spam part here, and then you're done. Alright, so that's basically level explained. However, I said that there are kind of sections with themes, and I put them actually here on top. So here, Bluetopia residential area, which is this part. This is also kind of a note for me to
what part will get which decoration. So it will not be easy, I know that. It's definitely going to put to a test my limits and really push me into learning more about creating, decorating, etc. So this will be themed to the residential area. I don't have many ideas yet. I still need to do some inspiration for that, and these lines will get removed probably because I wanted to go for my own glow design, but yeah, it doesn't really fit the residential area. Yeah, the thing like high life or the parts film low def, I made something like that before, and let's say it did not work out well. It's horrible. It's just horrible. Hey, memory cube, which basically is collapsing abandoned building. So this will be one big complex, like a what do you call it? I think it's a residential building. Those high-rise buildings. I'm just going to put translate because I don't know all the translations. It's just called a flat. A flat is just a flat. Wow, that's ironic. But it will be like a one of those big buildings, just big residential towers will be decorated, but it's collapsing. And these, so the residential building, it will be probably two of those towers will be in the background, while debris, which will be those blocks, fall down. Now we have here the ship. This will be an abandoned neighborhood. Now I think about it, neighborhood, residential areas, isn't that the same? I'm just going to put it modern. I'll just add modern to it. Problem solve. Very quick. So this will be a more. It says abandoned. Yeah, and then it's not needed. It's not really needed. So this will be normal residential area. Nothing pro. Then here it will be a bit more abandoned. So I don't know how I will do that. Then we have the financial district. This will be hyper modern buildings, like those skyscrapers you see like in Shanghai or something. We're going to need to look for that, how to make them. Then we have here the Blue Forest. Well, I'm still working on that. It's really done for a good personage. However, the backgrounds, there's not really a background, so you need to look at that. Of course, more layers is also fun. I like them. Big part of Blue Forest. Still need to readjust those speed changers. Here's the park. So this will be more nature, lots of trees. Don't know how to make good trees. So just some benches, maybe some art sculptures, maybe a fountain, some trees, grass, and you find a normal park. And this will be the polder, and that's really a Dutch term, which is basically just flat land. Just flat land with some farms, trees, maybe some power lines. That's basically it. So, how will I work them out? The answer is, I don't know. I seriously don't know. the ideas are indeed good, but the thing is that I have this issue. The ideas are better than execution. And that's a problem I really have. I have like a perfect idea. I'm really going to do that. I'm excited to go for it. And when I'm actually starting, I'm like, shit, this sucks. And then I seriously don't know how to do it. I'm like, How do I make this thing? More bots. God dang it. Yeah, my Instagram, those bots that are advertising, not safe for work shit, are just trying to follow my profile, and I'm blocking them all, but there's new one getting generated every time. It's really getting frustrating. So, for the, I still have to work on it. Maybe some experimenting. Maybe do some more inspiration from like those city levels. I know at least a few we might check out actually for some inspiration. I've actually been in a few of them. They're all demons, so let's just see if I can get some inspiration from them. Where is it? It's one. It wasn't 30, even though 30 has a windmill, which would be perfect for the polder area. Where was it? It wasn't Crush either. Yeah, and White Space. Good luck with trying to replicate something like that. PP could maybe be maybe an option to take inspiration from, but there are different levels, which are actually better. Not Emerald Realm. Not Saturn, not Point Atomic. Memory Reboot is a good one. Memory Reboot. So actually, let's play this level, and maybe try to get some inspiration for our own level. So far it's the skyscrapers or towers are a really good idea. So I just need to look how the creator made those and try to replicate them myself. I'm not copying them. I'm not stealing anything. So far, Memory Reboot has been a good love for inspiration. There's another different level I'm also going to check out. Yeah, those buildings are generally pretty good for Bluetopia. I missed that portal. And this was by the way made in 2.1. So we have so far Memory Reboot is actually a good level for inspiration. Not Hades, not Cog either. Cog sucked by the way to beat. It wasn't lighted up either. Neo Sound is very difficult to replicate. Tennyson. I think that was also a good one. Also modernistic. And so far, the only inspiration I've gotten are for the financial district, and perhaps maybe I think I'm going to change a few things regarding the. Now I'm also thinking about the commercial district. But is it that actually the same as in the financial district? think maybe you can just also use those kind of buildings just for the most level. Because according level, like you want to leave the Bluetopia. So let's say that you're bored of, you're sick of those standard blocky buildings. And you're like, yeah, I'm gonna live here forever. And just like, I'm out of here. I'm leaving. I'm packing my bags and leaving. So you have definitely some good loves for inspiration. So Memory Reboot and Tennessee. But it doesn't really change the fact that we're still stuck with the Polder, the abandoned neighborhood, the park. And yeah, that's it actually. So maybe Dream Travel, maybe? I'm not sure. Yeah, Alone Again is also very difficult because that level was really... Alone Again is peak, but I think that trying to replicate that is also very difficult. Iron Edge is also difficult, it's very high tech and I'm not willing to put Blue Utopia that far. What do we have more? Nostalgic Wave, of course. I think maybe Dream Travel could be a good item to play, maybe take a look at, or at Obelisk. Oh, coincidentally they're both up each other. Dream Travel, Obelisk, let's just play them both. Trying to get some inspiration because we want to eventually go full construction mode at Bluetopia. Still, the color scheme is going to be a problem. I still have to rewrite color schemes because for the wave, everything's done anyway. Here you have a way with a forest, kind of inspiration for the Blue Forest. I think like you don't see the leaves completely, like the leaves are the roof, so it means you see the grass and the logs. So that's actually a good thing to take in, and also a good reason, good idea actually to play Dream Travel, and I'm called. I'm back again. Got called basically for some cigarettes. My sister is taking one, I'm getting one in return later on. Well, this is more... It's not really the polar, because it's hilly. Like, a bit, yeah, the Ardennes, Southern Limburg. Here we have a town, so... How the buildings are, yeah, they're kind of simplistic. I need to take a look better at it. But actually, Dream Travel is actually a good level for this inspiration for Bluetopia. I really underestimated it. And also, Dream Travel is kind of a classic, and yeah. Financial District. Like, it's so simple, but it still looks good. yeah. Of course, I don't know what really. I don't really know what Obelisk has to offer. Okay, that's not supposed to happen. I'm dying. So far it's not really something we can use. Oh shit, I'm dying again. I'm very excited too for the final result of Bluetopia, but the thing is like, it's still far from finished. Not even finished at 50%. Things like when we have the backgrounds, we can kind of already make the block design and experiment with that. Oh, for some parts, you can start with that. Like there are many ideas I had, like genius ideas, but they never came off the ground. One was named Crumbled Kingdom. Was supposed to be, it's basically what is now known as Echoes of Ascendancy. It was supposed to have a theme of a completely ruined kingdom, so completely destroyed villages, castle walls, towers, etc. But never came off the ground because I didn't really have an idea how to make block design. So yeah, maybe the idea of Crumbled Kingdom can come back. But so far I really have no idea. Like the amount of projects I had that are still unfinished is just crazy. So of course we have Bluetopia. We also have Colorless Future, Rejuvenation, Technic Nebula, which is being neglected for wow. Like there are so many levels that I've worked on, or I'm working on, that I still need to finish. Like I'm so far behind, and maybe I can finish it later. I mean, I just go after Obelisk. We'll go take a look. This may be a good idea for the park, actually. Just making some grassy, some tiny little hills. And then maybe the skyline of the Bluetopia, you just escaped, like you're escaping. Like a skyline of the financial district. It's maybe actually a good idea. I really should write these ideas down. Like I have so many ideas currently for those parts on how to make. Kind of. So, which is actually pretty good. So I think I hope I remember them by tonight after the stream, that I still remember them. So I can write them down. I work on them during vacation. I'm also trying to get my stuff saved to the cloud before vacation, because on my trip to Austria, I really want to work in the train on my level, because the entire train ride is 14 hours, like a bit more than 14 hours, and I'm definitely not going to sleep, so I need to have something to work on. Will be a great experience though. Very, very excited. I've also, by the way, calculated how long the entire journey will be, and I'm going to say already, I'm going to sleep like a log the night, like the first night after my arrival. I think I'm going to sleep for at least 12 hours. Definitely, I mean. I'll later explain exactly what I mean and how. Because let's say I'm not gonna get any sleep at all. Oh, that duel went surprisingly well. Shit. Shit. Can I just... Also kind of, I think maybe I could call my trip to Austria dream travel. Now we're actually playing the level. I mean, come on, you don't get to experience a night train all day. Like, it's something I've never experienced and I really want to experience, so I'm very excited for that. So soon I'll go explain exactly what I meant with getting almost no sleep, or barely any sleep at all. I'm going to explain this very soon. First I need to find a final part. Yeah, this is maybe this idea for the polar is also something I really want. To make those some kind of those lines flying through the air, which will be like those planes. Because I don't live in the polar, but I regularly, when I'm outside, I regularly see those things, so those lines, those planes. Oh shit. Of course, those power lines I really also want to make. Alright, let me explain now what I said before. Like sleep. I will get 0 hours of sleep that day. Because I generally calculated it against get to see the picture of Exusia in like my next cosplay. So, I'm going to sleep the day I'm leaving, so I can as much sleep as possible. But then the entire thing will start. Because first the bus ride, it will be an hour. And then I'm like at least 4 hours too early, but I'm doing it on purpose, so I'm sure I'm on time. And I'm able to visit Utrecht for final time, maybe just buy some food. Visit a few more places, just the final things I could do in the Netherlands in Utrecht, where I have many memories. So that means 1 hour of a bus ride, and then 5 hours and 30 minutes waiting, because I want to try to be at Utrecht at 1 o'clock. Then we have the night train. That trip will go from Utrecht to Innsbruck, via Würzburg and Nuremberg. Which Würzburg is in the middle, and Nuremberg is a bit more to the east. Then it goes to Munich, and then to Kufstein and Innsbruck. And that ride is 14 hours and 10 minutes, which already puts you at 20 hours and 40 minutes. Then I'm going to explore Innsbruck myself. It's the first time actually in an Austrian city alone. Like without my parents. Usually when I'm in a different country, my parents are there because I'm joining them on a vacation, but this time it's not the case. So I'm actually going to explore Innsbruck, and that's the only person, for as far as I know, of the family. Or like the first person who's ever in the family who's ever been to Innsbruck. And I put an estimation that I'm maybe like 2 to 3 hours in Innsbruck, which puts us at 23 hours and 40 minutes. Then we have the train to Bludenz, where need to have a transfer. It's 1 hour and 43 minutes, so that puts us already at around past 25 hours. Then we have the train to Schoenen, which is 19 minutes, And that puts at the total, this entire journey will be 25 hours and 49 minutes. Oh, it's 43 minutes. It's 42 minutes still. More than an entire day. Yeah, that's just crazy. It's going to be a hell of a journey, but also one to never forget. Next level for exploration is Obelisk. Also, I don't know if I've told you it already before, but I'm gonna tell it anyway. I have an update planned for my channel where I want to combine 2 hobbies at once. Streaming and cosplay will be combined. And gaming, so actually it's 3 hobbies combined, merged together. And basically the idea is to go streaming with my camera on in a cosplay. So, including the wig. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it anytime soon, but like the idea is in my head. I really want to do it. Again, there's still this part of me that's keeping me back. And also, there's a thing. Even though I'm a male, the characters I cosplay are all females except my own original character. But I prefer the cosplays I literally have hanging in my closet. That's also a good city idea, that is. The thing, like those things are beautiful with things like those landscapes are not platform to Utopia, even though their ideas are great. I don't know where those buttons are for. Like the purpose of those buttons. You see on the ground, because they feel more involved as well. Still don't know the person. I mean, yeah, it could be. I just don't know. I mean, it's fun, and I'm not even kidding. There are people who are generally doing that. Yeah, I've actually especially met one person. She's very popular as a streamer as well. In general, she's talking Dutch, but sometimes she's doing it in English. And she always, like, as far as I know, she always streams in a cosplay. So, it's not an original idea. On the contrary, actually, the idea of actually doing this came from her. Like, I've seen her doing it, and I'm like, maybe I could do it myself, too. And like, yeah, I really want to do that, but on the other side, I'm kind of scared. Like, it looks fun. Just go with this entire cosplay, just streaming, gaming, and then just it's so weird. And the thing is, like, everyone can see your face in the cosplay completely. I guess it sounds fun to me, but also kind of terrifying. I'm going to paint it again because some people are still not listening. So, there we go. And also, I have so many options for cosplay I can actually wear. And actually, I think I'm just going to put it soon on the Be Right Back screen and just take them all. Like, get pictures of them, like images. Yeah, I think I did something wrong here. And then you can see which characters I've cosplayed and which I generally consider going cosplay as. Just streaming all day. But it could be fun but terrifying. Again, just a fear zone. And eventually when you do it, it can be very fun. I mean, I was also always very afraid of the aviator, but now it's one of my favorite attractions. Yeah, maybe I should do it. I don't know. I don't know when and who. I think then maybe I just do it for you. Which characters are even an option? Can I just? Also, I of course, streaming was already very fun. And then when I have something to yap about all the time, then yeah, I think it's also more fun for you guys. Yeah. Of course, it's also very fun when you're just playing games with someone else on stream, but I think it's like I don't have really one. Like most of my friends are just like my best two friends are always working. So yeah. And there is one who would be could theoretically be willing to do it, but I have a beef with her. I'm not going to talk further about that thing. So this one was very fun. Also, by the way, from the characters I could cosplay as on stream, there is one. There's seriously one character like you're like, oh my god, you're just like, why? So, I'm gonna be right back so I can get the image of every character. That could be an option for what I just said, and also I need to put something on here. I'm literally just looking for them all for the perfect perfect image. That's number one. Right, I can do it actually differently and faster. Wait a minute. Yeah, well, like we can. Oh wait, the music is on. Yeah, I almost have like yeah. Okay, you yap and continue, but when the music is on, but good luck with that. Google Images. Putting that on freaking 17 tabs. Because there are literally 17 cosplays. One is actually ordered already, not shipped yet. It's crazy, just 17 times. Now this is number 7. There's 10 more to go. Number 8. 9. 10. 11. Just counting again. 12.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's a lot. So this is gonna take a while. Doing it this way. Oh, this is just go over my whole list, of course. So this is definitely going to take a while. I need to open it in a different tab. Then close this one. Next. I'm not saving, I had to open a new tab. God dang it. Yeah, this might take a while. I'm trying to keep the shortest not shortest possible in terms of duration. Trying to hurry it up. This one generally might take a while. Oh my goodness. Which one we have now? That one's been glitched. Which I would have more. I need to maybe open that for shit. God dang it. Also, the last way I ordered and hoped to arrive very fast. I'm saving for last. Did I actually update? Nope, I didn't update it. So far, the order is also incorrect. Whatever. That's another one. By the way, warning, some things might be a bit inappropriate. Exit that delete. I mean, like, I'm not going for the very bad characters. There's one down. Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm nearing the final ones. Because then, all the possible characters I could wear on camera will be revealed, and then not even excluding my original character, because yeah, it's not really significant. It's also kind of uncomfortable. Like, it's crazy that I have so many cosplays. It's insane, generally. And then this one is yeah. Why do we even have this one? This one's a very comfortable actually. Really like this one. And then we have this one. I need to watch out that I have the correct one. Yes, this one's correct. Take this one. I'm not saving, god damn it. And then we have here the final one. And then also I think opening my original character, because why not?
Where is it? Photo convert server. Yeah, I have a server I use to convert my photos. So uploading pictures to the server so I can download it on my phone. And the other way around. Is there actually? Yes. Alright. Let's get started. Also, not really. Spoiling too much if I go here. Yes. So, let's start. Alright, so for the people who, yes, I talked about, yes, I was also going to say. For the people who are watching and are interested in, also I'm probably going 1 second because I'm going to turn off the AC a bit. It's getting a bit cold in here, and I'm gonna move this thing. It's pissing me off. Why did I put it even here? They're wise. Then you get it back before it's laid up for at least send it back so I can finish off it. Okay. Oh. I accidentally yeeted something into the air. This one. It's getting a bit too cold in here. Alright, so as I said before, the idea of streaming in cosplay, it's generally an interesting one, and I really want to do it. However, I still pulling back. But now, I said that I want to do it, and there are characters I want to go as, or do it as. But I may be wondering, which ones? Which are the characters I could be in cosplay? I was cosplaying on stream. Let's start with my Orzo character, which is a character I made myself. This one. I'm actually this character I made myself. The upgraded version has ripped jeans, like hair holes everywhere, more wires, one wire actually coming out of my hand. A bag over here, a cable over here, like there's many more cables. So this is one character I could do. However, then on stream, this mask will be gone because it's certainly very hard to breathe below this thing. It's not easy, and you see not much, like you barely see anything. Now we get to the female characters, and I say some are making you scream like, what the frick. The first one. The Skirk from Genshin Impact. I also need to maybe make it a bit bigger. Okay, I know. This is also a character I could go as on stream. I see I have of course without the boots. No. Without the shoes. I could go straight as her, which is also an option. I could also do it. That's also an option. This one will be warmer, definitely. But it's a very fine one. My second cosplay ever. The headband might be an issue. Then we have Seele. I'll say her right arm is has some armor. Big dress. And so this is also an option. I have for cosplay as well, my third one ever. Real like a personality. Yeah, and why do you need to remember you only see the upper body? Because yeah, I think around my legs you don't see. There's also a character I could do. Also I've got like around. There have Baiji. I was in this cosplay actually at AnimeCon in Rijswijk. However, the wig it did not survive. The wig was not good. Most are white, black. So good goes by as well. Then we have Hysolence. I still don't really know how to zoom in. Maybe here. Oh, here we go. It's a bit unsharp. Then we're fishing beam. Yeah, the thing like I wear female cosplays all the time at conventions, so I'm used to it. I've also many pictures online on my Instagram in those cosplays that I've had a lot of them. I don't post this picture anymore because I'm on a hiatus for reasons already known. So Hysolence, that's an option. Then we have Briar Rand. The wig's also gonna be a pain in the ass to style, but I think that's not really those girls. You don't really see them on stream, and she's really dope. Again, those things you're not going to see them on stream. Those shoes and everything. Kind of got like a commander as she is. Those big earrings are. I always have those clips very tight, which may hurt my ears, but that's just a case of adjusting perfectly. It's a pretty comfortable one. Then we have Ryder May. I think this is one of the most popular ones I ever did. I actually shot this character in the ghost town of Doel in Belgium. Which is pretty cool, and she's barely done at all. The wig, however, I have is a bit more pink, a bit more purple actually. Done her all out those wings. So Ryder May Apo is also a character I could do. Then I have Ryder Shogun. However, there's a thing. When I try to hang it on those hangers and hang the rack, it accidentally pierced through the fabric on the shoulders. So still, I think I can maybe fix it. Maybe it's not really that big of an issue. Maybe we can find a solution for that. Ryder Shogun is also an option. Very popular among Genshin Impact fans. Really like her as well. I have her in game. Don't play Genshin a lot anymore. So this role is a pretty good one. Then we have one actually one of the most badass characters. Galbraina. Hunter from Hell. This part will be barely visible. This part too. But like the jacket, you'll definitely see the necklace here, the earrings in the shape of a snake. We're still not done yet. We're still not done yet. After this one, we have still like 8 more to go. Now, Galbraina, I think that's one was pretty cool. I want to do on stream. And Galbraina is definitely high, so maybe we should rank them all. So maybe we could actually kind of do it somehow. So this goes on. Evelyn, a bodyguard from a superstar according to the lore of Zenless. I tried to shoot her in Zwolle, but this part of that needs to be clipped on the wig, and it fell off, and then yeah, it was a complete mess. I'm like, I'm giving up. I'm not shooting this anymore. Everything just broke, and I was like, fuck this shit. I'm not gonna do it. That was for a shoot, by the way. I think cosplay could be fine on stream. So Evelyn is also a character I could do. Then we have Acheron. I'm actually going to. This is actually one of my favorites ever done. I also done this one in Duel. What do you mean? Because I have. Do you mean Raiden Shogun or Raiden Mei? Because Acheron, I've worn her cosplay like frequently, and it's genuinely comfortable. Also, like look at and also I need to look at those nails. They're very cool. Acheron is also an option. It's generally comfortable. Then we have Brian Zajic. I wore this one actually at Heroes Dutch Comic Con. Also barely done. I haven't seen any people in the Netherlands that do her. It's pretty cool, generally. So there's this wing, of course, over your left arm, and on the right this is not really visible. There's also like a black thing around the arm, and then you also have some flowers on the dress. Now those are not visible, and then those two sticks, I removed them because one broke and I still miss a part, so I can't really glue them together again. So to avoid another one breaking as well, I removed that one. So this one's also an option. Brilliant Zajic Silverwing is her name. Okay, just say Bronya Zajic, it's also easy. Like, I mean, the scrolls, I'm not gonna make them either anyway. Just same in case it's Bronya Rand. Another one, the most expensive cosplay ever. It's this one. The price was around 300 euros. Of course, their cosplays are even more expensive. But it was very expensive for me. It was very expensive for me. So this one I could also do. Like, it's really gorgeous. I have her in game as well. It's very epic thing. Like at the back there's this piece of fabric that's. I have no idea how long it is, but it's long. It's very long. I mean, if I had to give an estimation, it's around at least 1.5 meters. That piece of fabric. Like there's flowers that are around the chest, around the neck, and then around the torso. And then those armor pieces here, and these shapes around the arms. It's really cool. And also this. However, this is not floating, by the way. This is adjusted with some hooks into the dress, so it's not really floating. This was, by the way, called the Herschel Finale. Also going to be an option to stream as. However, then so this part will not be visible. Next was March 7th. Well, I'll keep it short. I done a shoot in this cosplay, and I'm like, why the heck did I do this? I mean, it's comfortable. It's a comfortable cosplay, but it's just so not me. The entire color scheme and everything. It's just not me. And I'm like, yeah, it's also an impossible option. I mean, it's a very comfortable one, but I don't think that I'm gonna like it. I think I'm gonna look back like, where's the gun? I'm not gonna do this. It's an option, but I'm not gonna do this. And after this one, we have 2 more to go. And my favorite one, the cosplay, it has not been delivered yet. It has yet to be shipped. It's ordered. Will be shown last. And by the way, this one is for original character, KY13. Of KY13. EMF. I genuinely, for fun, played in her cosplay Rocket League. It was fun. And I just like cosplay as well. It's generally comfortable, I really like it. And also, I like her personality as well. I have her in game. I absolutely love it. Yeah, the EMF is also an option. Definitely considering maybe doing it one day. Then we have Yang Yang. It's kind of too big. Still need to adjust everything properly. This is also the cosplay I could do. I also have the hat. Could also do this cosplay. I realized that I had this part was for me. I had that one too low. I just realized. I still need to properly figure out how to properly wear this one. For it's really comfortable. And now the one that I think one of the most epic ones. I think the most epic, or I think that toilet blur. Long story short, finale, but the most epic. Well, one of the more epic characters I'm ever gonna do. Her. Okay. I think I'm just gonna do it differently. This character, Exushai. She looks pretty cool. Vivian Banshee is from Zenless Zone, and I'm not gonna do her. Exusion is also really a character I want to do. I have generally ordered her cosplay, and her personal is also pretty cool. I get why I know who Tito is, and I get why you think it, but I don't really know the personality of Tito, but this one, she likes guns. She likes guns, very cheerful, yeah. Also kind of a badass vibe as well. So this character I ordered her cosplay has yet to be shipped, but so this was also an option when it's arriving. When the cosplay is here, then I generally consider to do it on stream. However, because I need to go on with a headset on, the Halo, because that one will be delivered with it, which is something that you need to put in your head, and then you have those wires that keep the Halo up in the air. I think that thing then needs to be removed. Same by the way goes for the hat of Yang Yang. So those are the characters I can generally cosplay on stream. And I will definitely discuss this again in the future. Maybe tomorrow, because I have to work. Is my different phone here in the bar? I think not. Nope, it's probably my nightstand. I see definitely a vote for Acheron. I think, yeah, I'll see which one's first and if I'm ever gonna do it, because the consideration, it's really strong. I really want to do it. So, again, we're going to talk about this more in the future. Let's just play Wayfinder right now. And then in the meantime, we can of course discuss this topic even further. Because I think it's genuinely a big topic. And there's also this person who I'm just going to reveal her name, because first of all, I have no war with her. Bye, Torso. See you next time. But it's this person, I have good contact. She's a popular streamer. We have no beef. And also, she's actually the inspiration for the idea of doing cosplay on stream, like streaming in a cosplay. So, I don't know when I will do it, but I definitely consider cosplaying on stream. That also means the face cam will be on. I have it working again, but I still I'm not using it because I'm still working on the background. Because we're getting somewhere in progress. Also, I think with focusing on level and not really talking can sometimes be a bit harder. Lag. Well, also I think that's enough talking for today. I don't know when I will do the first stream in cosplay. It's a serious consideration, and there's only one person I can thank for the inspiration I got, which is Kiekeboots. Kiekeboots. Oh, I didn't mispronounce. Just I will re-spell it again and also give her some support. She definitely deserves it. It's Kiekeboots. That's her name. She is. I've met her in person. She's very kind, like very, very kind. So give her some support, and also I want to thank her for the inspiration to consider streaming with a camera on, with a perfect angle, in a cosplay. The idea is actually, it came from her streams because I've seen them, and then she's like mainly cosplaying like Mary Katagawa from My Dressed Darling anime, and she's basically cosplaying like that character a lot. And have a camera on, just have some fun. I've actually been in one of her streams. It was very fun, and she's still doing that, the stream, and yeah, so I really appreciate I don't know when I will do it, because there's a thing, like I also want to go to Düsseldorf soon on my first German trip alone, but like on Thursday The temperatures are way too high, if I'm not mistaken, so let me check that out as well. Because I still do lots of planning, because I take the temperatures for Düsseldorf. Here's not at 29 degrees. Düsseldorf will feel the same. So theoretically, I could go to Düsseldorf on Thursday, but then I'm missing that fun fair as well. Oh no, it's just oh shit. Tomorrow I'm going to think about an idea. I'm probably also going to send Lutz a message like, hey, thank you for the inspiration. I'm going to execute it on day, I don't know. I would thank you for watching and for listening today. It's definitely been one of the better streams I've had. I'm still going to work on how I can make everything better, and honestly, I think that doing it in cosplay might actually do something. But I still have to look at the right angle. Like, also by the way. No, never mind. I'm just going to continue. It's, I think, long stream. And I actually like talking about this stuff. Let's play this audio session. Or, no, we're going to explore these levels, XL demon levels. That's fair long lines. Not yet grass, not bloodless, screw that, not so wave, not crazy read, it's too hard. We still have a good day, gonna play. Well, talk about this stuff. But the Sonic looks fun, like this song, this is Cyrus Rocket, it's fun. Ultimate Demon mix. Dark Travel, maybe. Evo, I think that lava might lag. Help might. Zodiac. Nope, not Zodiac. But let's maybe try the Lost Existence, why not? Like, I think, yeah, because I really like cosplay. I'm doing it for over a bit more than a year now, even though, and I have a social media, which is currently on a hiatus due to some drama where I lost many people, and I hope maybe they can finally like accept that I changed, or maybe I can re-get myself, as in like I don't know how to say it. I like, you made a mistake and you're just taking revenge on yourself. Oh shit, I'm just gonna hit down here. I think it definitely could be fun actually doing it. It's just doing what Kiku does. And the thing, like, I'm not stealing her idea, because I already said it now multiple times in this stream. The idea came from her. So I'm already giving her verbal credits, and definitely during the first streams I might already give verbal credits again. That one was died. I think from all cosplays I've ever done, I think maybe the first one maybe on stream might be Acheron. But then I have to kind of modify it, because I think like one eye is covered, which makes definitely games like Geometry Dash a lot harder. Then maybe Ride and Make could be an option, or my original character, perhaps. Like, there are so many options, but I just don't know where to start. Like, I have so many characters, however, and I think temperature's not gonna be that big of an issue, because I have literally an AC in my room. And if temperatures are very high, then I could turn that one on. Still have to drink a lot. I think definitely Exusha might actually be also very fun to do. However, her cosplay is not being shipped yet. However, if it gets shipped tomorrow, then I can definitely expect it next week, in the week of the Fun Fair of Helmond. And otherwise it's during the week of Tilburg, and then goodbye my time for that. However, by the way, when the Fun Fair of Tilburg is active, I'm not going to stream a lot. I'm going here to use some swing cups. These old swing cups are actually more fun than the new ones. Like maybe I could talk with Geek about the idea. However, she's also busy, because like she's not a random unknown YouTuber or streamer. She's not. She's actually quite famous. But from all the like popular people I've met, honestly, she's actually one of the nicest as well. Like, she's not like just talking to her friends only. I've been actually to a meetup of her in Utrecht, where we would be lazy gaming. Yeah, and things like she doesn't really like ignore you. And if you're just new to the community server, like she's not going to ignore you, and like she's very respectful. So that's what I actually mean with one of the nicest like popular people I've ever met. I have to say that there aren't many popular people I've ever met at all. And maybe one other cosplayer who I helped out when I was photographer. But I think she's not that famous compared to Kike. But I could be wrong. I don't check the stats. And there aren't really like big celebrities or anything I've ever met. Like 0. Like I remember when I have seen the Dutch YouTuber Duncan once in Utrecht, but I never really approached him because like he's minding his own business, and if he like gets approached by a fan, then he's also like And I also heard that a few famous Dutch YouTubers were also at Comic-Con. However, I couldn't meet them because I was everywhere and nothing. I was everywhere and nowhere. But still, I found Kike Boots actually one of the most kind people I've ever met. Like, yeah. If she ever finds this, let this be an absolute compliment to her. So, I'm definitely going to look when I might just do the first cosplay stream. I mean, it could be theoretically even tomorrow. Yes, now I need to definitely grab my phone for that. The second phone I have. I have literally 2 phones. Literally just 2. Let me take a look. I swear, if Amsterdam and the Roosdal all removed from my shit, I'm going crazy. Nope. Still the same, which is good. No commuting between Dordrecht and Zwijndrecht all day. That really made me sick. My shift starts at 16:42. Needs to be already present at 16:27. Which basically is kind of at 16 o'clock. Because I want to take my bike with me in the train. And rush hour starts at 16 o'clock. By the way, we work with 24-hour clocks. So streaming could be an option, but I need to start quite early. And then of course, like putting on an entire cosplay, that is not easy. That takes a while. Not playing the genre. A lot of got spent on that either. Not the Behemoth, played that one too many times. Dream Shuffle already done, not every end one's hard, it's crazy. Which could be maybe Yol or what's like no wait it's the BU. Why did it say Yol? I would remember. A certain song from Fox Sailor, which is a good one. Anyway, it's a shame that Yol not everywhere available is, because that song Yol is gorgeous. Alright, so I know now from one of my moderators which cosplay he prefers to see on stream. Still, I have to say, it's still my choice anyway. But the opinions are remembered, and I'm definitely going to Acheron on the first cosplay. However, the biggest downside is like one of her eyes is covered by her hair, which makes things a bit harder. And I also don't really have like the lights to make everything look cool. But I have to keep my curtains down. But then, of course, then those colored lights. I mean, again, I keep using the ships of Kika as inspiration. I wonder how she will react. I mean, like, if I say like, "Hi Kika, I'm streaming. Again, thanks for your inspiration. I streamed actually using it right now, trying to how to execute it." Like, how do we even say it? And if it then turns out that she's actually going to watch, how would she even react? I mean, I think definitely like positive. That is why I think so. Yeah, I think I could be wrong. Like, I'm not her. I'm not even like related to her in any way. Like, we'll see when the time comes. Then need to figure out when or as who I'll do it. I think definitely streaming as Ursula Finelli would definitely be epic. And the thing, like, I don't even have to wear her cosplay entirely. Because not everything is visible. I can just, even if the wig and the flowers around the neck are enough, and maybe one bit around the torso, and then I definitely need to do one cosplay before her finale to avoid, not avoid, to see like what is actually visible, and then I can definitely use that to maybe like, oh, that's visible, so then can like more like which details are not needed and which you can just take off, and certain details take not just ignoring them when pushing it on the cosplay would definitely help. Again, the consideration is big, and I'm seriously considering to even maybe tomorrow or a Thursday. But definitely depends on it. Because if I go to Düsseldorf on Thursday, then it's not going to happen anyway. But on the other hand, like, on one side, I'm going finally to German City alone, but on the other side, like, I'm missing the biggest fun fair in the area. I think like Western Germany, Netherlands, Benelux. It's bigger than Tilburg. And Tilburg is really huge. Still, I think I'm definitely going to look at it tonight. Which cosplay first, when Sarah, stuff like that. But I swear that when the Exushai cosplay is there, I'm definitely going to do that one as soon as possible. It's not shipped yet, however. Maybe it's gonna ship tonight. That'll be awesome. I mean, it said that it will be shipped within 7 days after ordering, and I ordered it last Saturday. Like Saturday evening, so theoretically it should be getting shipped very soon. I mean, the wig is shipped either. Oh shit, I died. I think like, I also haven't worn the Eula cosplay in like a while. It's so long since I wore her cosplay. Maybe I should do that in general, maybe anytime soon. I've said that one's hot. Like, many things are covered and it's kind of tight. Yeah, I think. Maybe I might start with EMF. Perhaps maybe Acheron. Because I already wore those cosplays when just playing a game. I think EMF was when playing Rocket League, and then Acheron I actually forgot. I think maybe also Rocket League, maybe Geometry Dash. I don't think it was Geometry Dash. I just played Pumped Up Kicks, why not? So chat, when do you want to see the first stream in a cosplay? Let me know. How do I do this actually? Ow. That gigs. I actually played the shitty version of this level. It's actually fun. Also, I also played the event level Black Fire Backfire. It's actually pretty cool. I really like it. Oh my god, this is my least favorite part. Everything's so tight here. It's so narrow. And come on. This is like stupid. Okay, I missed it. I saw that one too late. I'm also, even though I'm quite kind of quiet now, I'm seriously thinking myself, like, which cosplay is the best for the first time? And then, when is maybe the best day? Because it could be tomorrow, but on the other hand, I'm kind of with a schedule, like, so stuck with the limit, and with answering the trade, if I end up with that one, then that's a problem. I get what it'll look soon when the last train, when I arrive at the door that I have in the evening, and if it's and how much the time I have until the last train home. In the worst case possible, I have to cycle back home. And I know what to recharge my earbuds. One time I had to cycle back home However, the trains were running, but then there was someone who decided to end their own life by jumping in front of a train, and that led to that no trains were running to my hometown. So I had to cycle back anyway, and then my earbuds died, but I had the headset also died. But tonight I'm recharging everything, earbuds especially. Because with a headset I get it warm quickly. Oh shit, wait, what happened there? Wait, what? Is there something in the portal? There is it, but the portal didn't appear for some reason, or I just missed it completely. At this level, it looks fun and easy, but it's harder than I thought it would be. However, the song is just fun. The Lost Existence is definitely easier. Even though they're both easy, even though they're both extreme demons. I think also the Geometric Demon Ladder. What? Another notification on Instagram? Oh, no, that DM. I think I'm going to die soon in this part. Maybe not actually hitting the middle. Fine. Oh my god, this part is chaotic. Nice. There's one still person from a certain server I still need to send a request. But that is the guy I met at one of those meetings at the meet from Kike. And at Comic-Con I saw him again. And he's definitely a good guy. He's a great guy, so I really want to add him on Discord as well. I think I'm also. It's 10 o'clock. And I'm gonna go call it a day. No, seriously, it's getting a bit late. I want to thank you all for watching. We've yet all about fun fairs, about mainly especially the second half, about the idea of streaming with a camera on in a cosplay idea. That idea came as that idea is actually originating from inspiration I got from Kiki Boots. So massive shout out to her. She's a great person also. Really kind. And I think that when I'm going to do this, I'm definitely going to inform her. Why not? And I don't know when and as who I'll do it. But that's something to worry about a different day. I think I'm actually going tonight to work again over which cosplays do I have currently, because Exusia is ordered but yet to be sent. Yeah, yet to be shipped. So yeah, thank you all for watching. For updates regarding everything, make sure to keep an eye on the Discord server, which you can find in all the videos that I stupid. You can also do is ask via a comment for I think I'm also going to put the link to the Discord server in the comments of this live stream video. Make sure also keep an eye on the community post. Also, updates will be there post as well. I want to thank you all for watching. I had a great time, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.